Members of the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, Lagos chapter, not really in a working mood amidst the festivities, but ready to share their story in the process of producing food for the nation. Located in the Irrigation area in Ekpe, Lagos State, with over 5 million farmers engaged in cultivating arable crops, aquaculture among others, the land size in the area estimated at 150 million perimeters with above 50 million uncultivated. Majority of the land are freehold, while leased or rented lands account for about 20 million hectares across the Ekpe border axis. At a farm right here in Eredo, Ilara area, and this farm here produces potatoes, yams, cassava. So we're going to show you how most of these produce are brought out of the ground, and when you get it, at the market, and it finds its way, to your table. Follow us on this journey. Farmers are fully involved in every stage of production. Mr. Yakub Akingbade is harvesting plantain after 9 to 12 months of waiting patiently. The result of Mr. Akingbade's work is 2 bunches of plantains ready for the market.
When the cassava is actually bringing fruit, the plantain bringing fruit, it will have enough sucker to replace it. Even if we leave it, just cut the fruit, it will die naturally, because it will actually have the younger ones that will replace it. So next year, this will be the 3-4 that will replace only this one. So we use sickle. So this time to cut it.
This bunch now.
Yeah.
I think I bought plantain earlier this week, and I know I paid about.
You get to market now, this one should be
I paid about 7,000 or 8,000.
From farm now, this should be around 5,000. So I get it from the market, it will be around 6,000, 7,000. But right from the farm, it will be around 5,000. It depends on the distance.
I bought this in Lagos for about 8,000 naira. This bunch.
You know that the cost of transportation, and this one is even because the road here is nearer and the market is not far. But if it is where the market is far, it will be cheaper. But to take it from that farm to the market, that is where the cost of transportation will affect the price.
So how much will it cost to transport a bunch of this now?
From here to our market here now, it will be around 500 naira. If you want to use Marwa or Okada, it will be around 500 naira. That is the minimum.
But what if you're taking this to a market inside Lagos? Let's say maybe now, one of those markets in there.
It depends on how many, but by then, from here to Lagos, if you have almost around 10 of these, to Lagos, it will cost you around 6,000, 7,000. It depends. It depends on the quantity, because they will charge you based on the quantity.
Maize is another staple crop from here.
It's very easy now, and it's more expensive than the wet one.
And our visit coincides with the harvesting of sweet potatoes. It's been about 5 months since it was planted, efforts in fertilizing and watering, and I get a first-hand experience harvesting.
This is the red type.
Straight from the ground.
Yes. So this is good for diabetes.
The farmers suggest that sweet potatoes are underutilized.
The price too have skyrocketed. Again, it's not like last year. Just because of the labor and irrigation, transportation, for us to get to the farm, you can see now, thank God where we are is even still very close. So that is what is causing the price of those commodities to get more expensive.
One difficulty which the farmers highlight is water shortage.
If you are planning to have an irrigation, you have to have deep line. And deep lines, where we are put, is from another country, and which they will tell you, because of the dollar rate, it has gone higher. So we will now add all those ones into what we will now produce in the farm.
A contribution to Nigeria, being the continent's biggest yam producer, is seen here. AFAN members plant and harvest for export, as they say this species and size is preferred abroad.
This is true now.
Nigerian farmers face several irrigation issues, from water scarcity, financial constraints, and others. Farmers here adopt the drip line, a method of watering crops using a network of pipes, tubing, valves, and emitters to slowly drip water to the roots of plants. Interestingly, the drip line is majorly imported from Kenya. That was a very interesting experience there, bringing out the potatoes, bringing out the yam right there from the ground, and seeing that at the end of the day, once the food is brought out of the ground, the next thing is to find its way to the market. So a very good one there, and we'll definitely be following the trail to what plays out at the markets, because at the end of the day, after the farm is the market. From the farm, the crops are taken to the markets. The closest here is the Mojoda market, an ancient market and the first in Ekpe. The Mojoda market is a major market surrounded by communities like Ibawa, Ilara, among others, all coming together to buy and sell from the Mojoda market. Poultry is also sold in this market. The skyrocketing price of grains is feeding into the trade of poultry.
When I'm golden, we bought it from the farm at the rate of 7,800 naira. And transport is still there, feeding is still there. So we just put only 700 naira to sell the market.
What we see in the market today is beyond our expectation. The prices are just too outrageous. We want government to please come to our aid. We can't hit 3 square meal any longer. This country is just too expensive.
Their pricing is 1.5. We didn't do it. So everything is cost. So we buy it like that.
In Nigeria, women make up a large portion of farming population, accounting for an estimated 70 to 75% of a country's agricultural workforce. The Lagos State AFAN women leader makes a case for empowering female farmers.
What we need from the government in order to assist us, because we are the model of the nation. We can feed all the nation, women in agri, food on the table. That is our slogan. We want government to help us so that the reducing of the price started from the fertilizer, the seed, the loan, both loan and grants, in normal rates, like 1 digit. We want it from the government.
AFAN farmers have a shared shop in the market. They use it for storage of food commodity from farms before selling to marketers.
Though the prices of commodities inflated, it's very, very high this period, but which is not, but we knew what happened. It was because of the transportation, the high price on the fuel system, and the bad roads of which we bring our foods from where we produce. So we want government to assist us in all those, some of our road that leads to the farm. We want technical assistance, which is capacity building, the training for our farmers. We still want the price of commodity to get lower.
Processing also happens in the Mojoda market. There's an area for blending. Here, cassava is grounded to powder form, mainly for kids. As demand for cash continues to outstrip supply from banks and ATMs, POS operators are here to lend their services. A POS operator here shares how he gets cash.
We only have access to 10,000 naira daily. So what we do is we go to traders, those selling provisions, even those selling yams. So we go to them to source for cash. So in that process, we have to pay charges. So, and then after paying charges, then we have to add little in order to make our own profit.
As the festivities come to an end, experts and economic analysts see food prices cooling in the first quarter of 2025. But as 2025 begins today, it is hoped consumers get a break.